because we are talking about, ooh, sapphire, emerald, and ruby, the top three right there. It's Affinity Gems, Precious, and White Zircon tennis bracelet. All right, saving over $187 on that. First day that we're showing you this at this clearance price. No reorder on this. All right, $187.92 for what? Tennis bracelet with what? Real sapphire, emeralds, and rubies. All right, so total gemstone weights. Let me show you the options of this. We are talking about sapphire, 8 dozen remain on that. We have 7 to 7.5 carats of genuine sapphire. Oh my gosh, breathtaking. Look at that. Then we also have it in emerald. Oh my gosh. All right, 4 dozen remain in that emerald. We have about 6 carats of emerald to 6.5 carats. It goes around and round and round all the way around. Then finally we have ruby. 2 dozen remaining in that ruby. We've got 8 carats to 8.5 carats of ruby on that. All you have to know is the 3 different sizes of small, 6 3/4 fit, average, 7 1/4 fit, and large, 8 inches fit. All right, we are talking about sterling silver. We are talking about the 3, I don't know, Caroline, what would you call this? What do they call this? The sapphire, ruby, emerald are the top what?
We call it the big 3.
The big 3. We got the big 3 right here.
And that's, of course, because diamonds are the most expensive stone. And then right under that are the big 3. So those are your rubies, emeralds, sapphires. And they are the top in terms of desirability for colored stone. And you have your choice. Incredible here. All at the same price. All at clearance pricing.
I can't believe how many carats are in here.
I know.
Are you kidding me?
It is packed. Yeah, it is packed. And I love the detail you're looking at.
I love that
too much, but that clasp.
Yeah, the box clasp.
I love that the pattern continues over the clasp. That is a sign of a well-made jewel, because you can cut a lot of corners by just, having the clasp and keeping it plain. But to set a stone in the clasp is really effective, because if it's turning around on your wrist, it has that seamless look all the way around.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh. Where do you want to begin? Let's talk with sapphire. We haven't talked about sapphires.
Yeah. So sapphires are the blue form of corundum, which is the mineral species. And sapphires come in a whole host of colors. But of course, the iconic sapphire that you think of is going to be a blue sapphire. It's the birthstone for September. And this one is a really rich color, as you can see. It is dark, dark, dark. It is a silky sapphire. And they are beautifully matched in color. When you have a gemstone bracelet like this and the gemstones are all next to each other, you want them to be uniform in how they look. It's very important.
Oh my gosh, it's just breathtaking. And when I said it goes round and round and round and round, I mean, it's also surrounded by white zircon, right?
Yep, those little accents that look a lot like diamonds are white zircon. And white zircon is a doubly refractive stone. It's a stone that shows a quality called doubling, meaning if you look through it, things are doubled through it.
Wow.
So imagine what that does to light. Light enters it and is essentially doubled and then returns to your eye. So they're really bright, lively stones.
Okay, girl, emerald. My mother loved emeralds. In fact, like my mother gifted me, not, how many carats is this emerald? Like 6 to 6.5 carats? No, she did not give me that, but she gave me a little, emerald necklace kind of set. And honestly, she said it's like one of the finest gemstones in the world. And it just really means a lot to me. Everything that she left me, talk to me about emeralds. And look at that, we've got all 3 right here.
Emeralds are stunning. So that's the birthstone for May. And the most famous emeralds that come out of the earth are found in Colombia.
Wow.
Brazil is also a major source of emeralds.
Oh, Colombian emeralds.
They are, the mineral species is beryl, and emeralds by nature are included stones. So they're not going to have the super high transparency that other stones do. But what they do have is that incredible color, that vibrant, glowing color. that is unlike any other gemstone in the green, green tone family.
And if you saw that, close up, Caroline, you see all that incredible prong. Each one is set in that prong, surrounded by white zircon, and it just goes round and round and round. There isn't not like one part that is not full of this incredible top big three of gemstones. Okay, finally we have the ruby. Talk to me.
And the ruby, I know. Ruby's one of my absolute favorite stones. So ruby is actually from the corundum family as well. So it's the same as sapphire, but when it's red, it is a ruby. And
Wow.
rubies come from a few different sources in the world. The most famous are Burmese rubies. Thailand produces fantastic rubies. Sri Lanka produces fantastic rubies. And they are known as, they also are called the king of gems, rubies, because they've been used in, crown jewels throughout the years. And they really have a glowing red presence.
Caroline, I have to tell you, I think one of the reasons why I love jewelry so much is because my mom, before she passed away, and her family, they were a family of jewelers, like in Korea,
Oh, cool.
many, many years ago. I mean, this is like before I was probably even born, but she was gifted from, her family, a ruby the size of a knuckle. I remember that as a child, right? Girl, I wish we still had it. Unfortunately, it was burglarized when we came to America.
Oh,
She lost this. But I think that's the reason why she always wanted to kind of like replenish her collection, because she had this history, her family background. She just absolutely loved jewelry and how it just made her feel. And that's the thing. And then she was able to, maybe, we couldn't afford a knuckle-sized ruby, which, gosh, can you imagine what that is worth today? Unfortunately, it was,
today.
yeah, stolen. But I remember that she left, this heirloom collection to me, Caroline. That is what I have of her after she passed. And that is the great thing about genuine gemstones and real diamond jewelry like this. This is something that you get to pass from generation to generation. You get a piece of them. And they're with you at all times, and when I look at ruby, that's what I think about as well.
Absolutely. You are so right there. And I mean, these are all precious gemstones,
Yes.
what we call precious. So through Affinity Gems, we sell the precious, the semi-precious, exotic. These are the top of the top for Affinity Gems. These are those precious gemstones. And so to be able to have any one of these three in a bracelet at this price is truly phenomenal.
I can't believe the price. I mean, clearance price of $187.92 for sapphire, emerald, and rubies. This is the big three right there, Caroline. Okay, Caroline will be bringing